Sports presents the NBA. When you talk about rebounding to basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
And now Washington's starting group. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
The kick out to Williams. Here's Mann. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Coulibaly. The pass to Holmes. And stolen by Williams. And now Miller running the floor all by himself. And the basket is good.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Here's Coulibaly. Not loose. Pass to Avdia. Shot to stop the run. And finished off by Avdia.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. They set the pick. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Holmes. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Kuzma with the screen for Jones. It's Kuzma penetrating. Here's Coulibaly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
1:06 left to play here in the first. And here we go. Washington fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off home.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Miller with the ball. Jones covering. Hit by Bridges. Out to Miller. Ball, a screen on Jones.
Long wingspan and excellent feet by Kyle Kuzma, just staying all over his man right there.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. There's Ball with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 14 points.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
First personal foul. Second team
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. In the corner, Holmes with it. Pass to Avdia. 3 seconds left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. LaMelo Ball. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Washington. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Tyus Jones. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Here's Mann. 6 to shoot. Ball sets a screen for Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Here's Mann. The shot from the low post is good. Mann's got 5 now.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kuzma with a screen on Ball. They get it again. Pass to Avdia. Now Kuzma. Nice move. Here he goes. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Out to Kuzma. Takes a 3. Kept alive by Washington. Another shot. Here's Holmes. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. So timeout called here. The first for the Wizards.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Kuzma passes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes setting the big for Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Jones finds Holmes. There's the pass to Kuzma. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. Kuzma against Bridges. It's Kuzma penetrating. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Here's Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. Just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Williams passes to man. Back to Williams. Ball up top. 18 points for him. Charlotte moving it around. They get the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. A three-pointer is right on target. Kuzma's got 7.
Boy, you know how lethal Kyle Kuzma as a catch-and-shoot option is. Go ahead, young fella.
That one falls. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Holmes. Out to Kuzma. To Holmes. It could go. And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's McGowan's in at the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Poole with no one around. Oh, good on the triple. Hornets leading by 8. And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy. It's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
Sinks the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one falls for Williams. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Bagley with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Bagley's got his first 3 points of the game. There's Williams, and Richards has it in the corner. Passes to Martin. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Richards.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And on the assist.
Now here's Poole. Tight defense on him. Takes it off the glass.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Williams has a screen for Martin. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the pick. Pass to Champagny. Here's Gill. Now Kispert. Still yet to score. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
2 on the clock. They get it back. Here's Champagny. Gill kicks to Kispert. And another shot. And it's good on the way in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Hornets leading by 6. There's a screen by Williams. And Richards has it in the corner. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Richards got 8 points here in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Williams has a screen for Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One on Kispert.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the second.
The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Martin. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year. You play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Williams has a screen for ball. Charlotte again missing. Wizards trail by 6. Kuzma kicks to Holmes. Pass to Koulibaly. Out to Kuzma. Down low, Avdia. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Hornets on top. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Wizards. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2 guard. Bridges with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Coming onto the floor for your Hornets, number 23.
Here's Holmes. To the inside. Snatched away. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Here's Coulibaly, covered by Miller, and he gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Basket counts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Ball against Jones. Lock at 6. The pass to Holmes. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Stick by Bridges. Here's Mann. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Kuzma with a screen on Miller. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The three-pointer no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Mann, defended by Jones. And Ball gets double teamed. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 3.
2 minutes.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's 9 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
Here's Ball. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Romero living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so here's Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. This is it to Williams. Out to Miller. Tries again. On the wing, Bridges. There's the screen. There's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great and one play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, ball. Off target from three-point range. Here's Washington.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Driving in. Man, it's good.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah,
Afternoon basketball. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Walker Kessler. George is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. They set the pick. Ball, the pass to Williams. It's tipped. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Kessler. Crafty move, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The kick out to Ball. Picked by Williams. From the arc. Kessler with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball. Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Shot clock at 6. Here's the screen. Markkanen passes to Kessler.
Boy, what an advantage that is when your 7-footer can initiate, then hit the roller in stride.
Inside, and the slam by Williams.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Ball against George. Passes it to Hendricks. Back to George. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Williams uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Sexton. The pass to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's George. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And so focused on that shot, the contact doesn't even faze George.
Here's man, defended by Sexton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2
Out
minutes.
to Miller. To the paint. It's deflected. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
They set the screen. There's Ball with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 5 points so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hornets trail by 4. Here's man. Hasn't made one yet. Kessler with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Sexton for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Hits the 3-point bomb. Markkanen's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
For Utah, Colin Sexton at the line. 1 shot. Timeout, Charlotte. That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees.
Grant Williams is checked in for Williams. Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
Kessler with it. He's against Bridges. Kessler with the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And it's Miller penetrating. Williams for three. Rebound, Utah. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kessler. Williams with the steal. It's Miller on the wing with 1 on the clock. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front. They're up by 10. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got George. He's out there with Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. Nobody near Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Hornets. George against Ball. George passes to Kessler. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Williams can't get it to go. Utah leading by 11. Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Man gets the bucket.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
And George, here we go. Right, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Goes back up. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, Sexton. Down low. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
And getting better at distributing in the pick and roll. Sexton wants to evolve more as a passer. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Pass to Kessler. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Passes it to Sexton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
Colin Sexton understands when he should try to score inside. Love his awareness.
Here's Mann. The kick out to Ball. Now, here's Bridges. Oh,
yes.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Here's Kessler.
I mean, that's a tough break. For the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one is off.
Kessler going to the line, shooting 2.
And he's good on the second. .103 left in the second quarter. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Here's Mann, defended by Sexton. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Mann.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The open look here for Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mann gets the bucket.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. In the corner, it's Kessler. And the pass to Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Here's George. Second chance shot with 1 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Kessler's got 11 points in the quarter.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Williams. He's out there with Nick Richards, and it's Micic in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. We've led by as many as 14 points. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Extremely explosive off the dribble. Once Dunn gets the angle, it's over.
For the Jazz, Chris Dunn.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Martin. Williams a screen on Clarkson. Martin goes in and finished off by Martin.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Dunn passes to Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 9.
And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
Dunn kicks to Clarkson. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Martin with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. And Richards has it in the corner. Collins grabs the miss. Utah leading by 12. Pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Collins. Clarkson goes in. Yep, it counts. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Snappy dribble move by Jordan Clarkson. The defender just couldn't keep up.
Here's Richards, and the shot is good. So it's the Jazz now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Three-pointer, Martin. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's Dunn in the corner to the left side wing. Intercepted. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Assisted
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
16 feet away. And again, the Hornets missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's impressive body control. Jordan Clarkson just shrugging off the defense.
Clarkson against Martin. It's good.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Dunn dishes to Clarkson. Collins setting the big for Clarkson. Takes the 3. Shot by Collins, no good. Hornets trail by 17. Martin with it. He's picked up by Collins. Now Richards. Poke loose. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break.
Leaking out on the break, Horton Tucker loves running out and converting in transition.
Here's McGowan. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And that one
Jordan
good from Clarkson.
Not expecting Jordan Clarkson to shoot from that far out. The defense not playing as tight.
Outside, Martin. Here's Micic. No scoring in this one. Looking for Richards and gets it there. Pass to Clarkson. Done outside. There's the dish to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. He takes it in. Had a hand on it. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Second free throw, no good. And on his 3rd shot, he finally gets it to fall. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Taking a look at the Jazz. George is out there with Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Ball sets a screen for Miller. Here's Williams. Past a man. Here's the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Is on Colin Sexton. Now here we are watching Trey Mann, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Markkanen down low. Covered by Miller. The pass to Hendricks. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Going inside, and Markkanen throws it down.
I mean, on the attack, Markkanen is a fluid athlete with great coordination for his size.
Ball sets a screen for Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. Utah leading by 20. Pass to Kessler. Nine for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
In a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Markkanen from outside. The offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Ball is screen on Markkanen. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Mann, defended by Sexton. Mann can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Markkanen into the lane. Kessler passes to Hendricks. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Miller finds Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Here he goes. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Outside, Sexton. From deep, sinks the three-pointer.
I love that Colin Sexton is confident in taking that shot. Beautiful.
On the wing, Miller. He's guarded by Markkanen. Williams in the post. Utah with the rebound.
Hornets.
Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Jazz leading by 23. Sexton with a screen on Ball. Three-pointer. Goes back up. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And George kicks to Sexton. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Sexton. 9 points from Keontae George. Here's Mann. Charlotte no good that time either. Utah's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Markkanen, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
There's the pick. Sexton for three. The tray. Here's Kessler, and he dunks it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Outside, George. Off target. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were
Live NBA basketball headed your way on this. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Colin Sexton. He's out there with George. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man spot. Sexton a screen on Jones. Outside Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Now Jones. Kuzma outside. To the inside. Here's Holmes. Good D by Kessler.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Sexton. Kispert grabs a miss. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all three levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, V.A.
Yep, that one's good.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And here's Sexton. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Jones against George. Baseline try. Avdia can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Wizards basketball.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jones in the post. George defending. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Good work there as it goes.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Pass to Avdia. To the paint. Holmes passes to Avdia. Here's Kispert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Sexton. No good. A bit long that time.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, V.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Sexton. Tight defense on him.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Jones, the pass to Kispert. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Avdia. It's guarded by Markkanen. Holmes, a screen on Markkanen. Avdia from outside. Kessler with a rebound. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah leading. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here, like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
To the middle. Got a hand on it. Pass to George. And he drives in. And the jam by George.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Here's Kispert. Check by Sexton. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. 29 seconds left in the first.
Rashawn Holmes. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
Hendricks. 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Count the basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
George against Jones. Outside Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton with it. Avdia pulls it in. Pass to Kispert. From downtown. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter play. Jazz out in front, leading by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Walker Kessler, Colin Sexton out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Blocked! And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
George taking 2 shots.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Kuzma, the pass to Avdia. Holmes, a screen on Markkanen. Here's Avdia. It's guarded by Markkanen. Jones from outside. The putback. That shot, no good.
Rashawn Holmes. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. Can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's George. Outside Sexton. Kessler a screen. There's the triple, and it's Sexton with the three. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Kuzma, that's good.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Sexton looking around. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Markkanen outside. Kessler a screen. The three is up. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
Well, it's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, that's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
First team foul.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Avdia. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Outside Sexton. Takes a three. Here's Kessler. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jones' shot is good.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Sexton passes to Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones.
Wizards foul.
That's his first foul.
Tyus Jones. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Down low. Here's Hendricks. And he goes in for the dunk.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open in that court awareness. He was able to get it to him.
Jones, the pass to Holmes. Here's Kispert. Holmes, a screen on Sexton. And here's Kispert from the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen. Now the Wizards in transition. Kuzma outside. Picked by Holmes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Well, as a champion and a 20-point-per-game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful and then maybe lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
Back to Kispert. There's the screen by Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Kessler. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Kispert. He's got it. That makes it 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They set the pick. And it's Sexton on the take. And he comes up with a bucket. Sexton's got 12 points in the game.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Pass to Holmes. He shoots a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he makes a first.
And Markkanen kind of starting to show some of the things that everybody was hopeful for in terms of how he can dominate a game offensively, shoot the ball, play with a little bit more strength on the inside. These are all very encouraging signs.
Here's Kuzma. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. 4 seconds left. And a nice finish on the layup. Hendricks has got 4 points in the quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Jazz. They lead by 13. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Jordan Poole, and it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Washington right now. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Dunn goes in, kicks it out to Clarkson. The shot. They get it back. Right side, Horton Tucker fires the 3. And he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Yep, count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Yurt 7. Banked it in off the glass. Yurt 7's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Bagley for 3. On target from range. Bagley's got 6 points.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
Dunn outside.
Wizards foul. Koulibaly. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Inside. Here's Yurt 7.
Well, that's the height and the reach of Bagley coming together nicely on the defensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there.
They just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
Gill, pass to Bagley. Here's Gill. Bagley down low. Yurt 7 on him. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep
The previous play is under
viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Shot clock at 5. Bagley for 3. Doesn't go for him. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Yurt 7. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
2 points. That one goes.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Dunn outside. Clarkson outside. Oh, swiped away. Poole from long range. On the attack, Bagley. And that one drops. Bagley's got 8.
So fluid right there as Bagley gets inside. Fun to watch a big guy move like that.
Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
There, you're 7. First personal.
They throw good. Poole.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Pass to Gill. Poole, a screen on Collins. Now here's Poole. From outside the arc. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Bagley. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Gill. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Clarkson left side. Collins a screen. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Champagny. Washington has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bagley. Here's Coulibaly. From deep three-point land. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Collins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Second personal.
Collins having no problem that time playing through the contact.
At the line for the Jazz.
So it's Utah, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Defense is... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. At one point, they led by 16. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Markkanen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Great positioning on the putback.
And the long arms of Holmes utilizing that size and length to track down some offensive rebounds.
Beyond the arc. Sexton misses. The Wizards shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Avdia, and the bucket is good. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton misses. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Markkanen. Going all the way to the rack. that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws.
And some style shown there from Sexton as he was able to fake out a defender and make a very smart play.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Kuzma for 3. Sexton grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jones. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Tries again. Kessler with a bucket. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Kispert. Tipped away. Here's Sexton. Rebound by the Wizards. And they're on the run. Three-pointer Holmes. And again, Washington, no good. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen up top, defended by Kuzma. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Like to see when Markkanen has that size and gets to the rim.
Jones drives in. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play. It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Aptia from outside. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And here are the Jazz. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Excellent tempo on the play. And he leads his teammate perfectly.
Three-pointer Holmes. Kessler with a rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen against Kuzma. The 3. The Wizards with another miss. It's Markkanen on the wing, defended by Jones. For 3, George knocks down the long J.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Markkanen with a screen on Jones. George finds Markkanen. Over Avdia. Kessler down low, defended by Holmes. And the layup is good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jones misses. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one.
That's the
a stick. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Sports for NBA basketball. Kept conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller is out there with Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Man in at the 2 spot. Great open look there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball from long range. That shot missing. Now Holmes. Top of the key, Avdia. Fires the 3. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Avdia.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And it's good, 2 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Jones tries in. And the layup is good. Jones has got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Man passes the ball. Releases. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jones kicks to Holmes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Count it. Good. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Jones drives in. Holmes passes to Kispert. He dishes it to Avdia. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Kispert with the bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Man passes to Bridges. There's a good screen. And he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Ball. Driving to the basket.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Kuzma outside. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Holmes kicks to Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, if you offer offer no resistance defensively. He's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Ball up top. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. It's Miller on the wing. Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Miller's got 5 now.
Asserting himself at the arc now. The rookie Miller with the answer.
Kispert dishes to Jones. In the corner, Holmes with it. To the right side. Kuzma passes to Holmes. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Outside, ball. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Holmes.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Ball. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
With the score.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Washington out in front, leading by just 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Kispert is out there with Jones, and it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And there's the drive, and Ball slams it in.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jordan Poole has more freedom to create than ever before. He said there's a small group of people who get that chance. You have to make the most of your opportunity and put yourself in position to be successful. I never want any moment to be too big. Kevin, the ball is in his court now.
Yep, just the way he wants it. All right, D.A., thanks so much. Into the lane, and finished off by Avdia.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Williams' shot is off. Wizards leading by 3. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Kuzma. And it's 8 points for Denny Avdia.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stump to get the 2 points. The Wizards shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Ball. He's got 13. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kispert wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to man. Pick by Bridges. kick out to Ball. Here's Williams. Plays it up off the glass. Williams has got 6.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
Passes to Kispert.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Kuzma against Bridges. In the corner, Holmes with it. Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Holmes got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Wizards. Out to Miller. He feeds it to Williams. And he makes that one. Williams has got 6 points in the corner.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Pass to Avdia. Holmes with a screen on Miller. Oh, Holmes in position.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Man. Scoreless thus far. Ball finds Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Kuzma passes to Jones. Here's Holmes. Williams with the block. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Up again. And Bridges able to finish. And now just a 4-point Washington lead.
That's how you take care of business. Miles Bridges protects the play, finishes strong for his group.
Holmes can't get it to go in. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. And it's Miller in the corner. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. Washington with the rebound. Avdia kicks to Jones. Kuzma outside. Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 4. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Martin. And it's McGowan's in at the 3. In the corner, it's Martin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jordan Poole picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And both free throws good for Martin. The Wizards with the lead. Poole with it. Bagley the pass to Poole. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got his first basket of the night.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Martin finds Richards. And good that time.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Koulibaly, covered by Martin. Bagley with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Well, the Hornets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Williams, a screen on Poole. Back to Richards with a tie. Washington with the rebound. Here's Champagne. Great D that time from Martin.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Richards on the pass to Micic. Back to Richards, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Gill, still scoreless. He takes it in. Koulibaly, no good. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Justin Sanpenny. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McGowan's the pass to Martin. For the lead. That shot off. For Washington, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Richards, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Pass to Bagley. To stop the drought, and it's good on the way home. Bagley's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's McGowan. Bagley with the block. In transition, here come the Wizards.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
In the corner, it's Martin. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here's Poole. Nothing on the board. They set the pick. Driving in. Three-pointer Bagley. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 5-point Wizards lead.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent.
Pass to Richards. The kick out to Williams. No good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. They push it up 4 on 3.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Richards. Outside, Martin. The pass to Micic. They need this. There's the try. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Richards.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside for Bagley. Back to Poole. It's stolen. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Wizards. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Hornets trail by 5. They've got Gill. He's out there with Bagley. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Trains the three-pointer.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Poole the pass to Bagley. Pass to Koulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's the pick. Ball against Poole. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Jones kicks to Kispert. Launches it. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. On defense, Washington. Williams, a screen on Kuzma. Bridges dishes to Williams. Pass to man. On the clock. Back to Williams to tie it up. The second effort. Passes it to man. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller sets a screen for Bridges. Oh,
it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Kuzma kicks to Holmes. And there's the pass to Kispert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
For 3, Bridges. Washington with the rebound. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kispert. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now a 5-point Washington lead. Williams, that's for 2. And the rejection by Holmes. He kicks to Kispert. To Holmes. Charlotte calls timeout. Wow, you look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, David, thanks. Jones drives in. Driving the lane. Holmes finds Kuzma. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. That one off the back iron and out. Hornets trail by 3. And it's Miller in the corner. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Holmes with a screen on ball. And Holmes now top of the key. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Wizards lead by 2. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
To take the lead. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 8 now on the night. Avdia with a screen for Kuzma. And that one, good.
Shot from Kyle Kuzma. This guy is never shy.
Bridges a screen on Jones. Here's ball. Bridges, right side. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Washington's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Jones kicks to Kispert. Misses the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable. The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, on the wire, what it's for.
And I
think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul.
2 shots.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by and so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double checking and the game continues on.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Not as good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Williams. Now, here's Avdia. Covered by Miller. Kuzma passes to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
They set the pick. The kick out to Williams. Bridges, right side. Left side, ball. To take the lead. Right between the eyes.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Washington calls timeout. Guys with us.
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Here's Kispert. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
Thanks for joining. Joining us, we've got a Wednesday afternoon edition. We're having a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
Here's Hendricks. Outside for Sexton. The free ball. Ball with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bridges, a screen on George, and it's Ball off the drive.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Graham.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
To the left side wing. Pass to Hendricks. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot up.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who were wide open.
Ball, a screen on Markkanen. Here's Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's how you throw it down, with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well.
Hey, if you're going to go to the windmill, might as well make it as flashy as possible.
Here's Kessler. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Ball taking his time here. Got a piece of it. They're running. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Now Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Back to Kessler. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The kick out to Ball. Williams, a screen on George. Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, a team that has struggled to find their identity.
And, you know, because of this, they've been very inconsistent, up and down. We've seen them beat some good teams, BA, but we've also seen them go on some bad losing streaks.
Out to Bridges. Into the lane. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Outside Sexton. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Miller. It's guarded by Markkanen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
The drive-by man. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Kessler. And he drops the first.
Trey Mann taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. The Jazz have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Markkanen against Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Sexton looking around to the paint. Here's Kessler. Some solid defense from Williams.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. 8 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically, score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop when the opposing team scoring.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Miles Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Miller, and it's Williams in at the 5, down low. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Miller, out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And for the Jazz, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. George drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll get another chance. Outside Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Sexton misses. And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a 3-point game. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Utah calls timeout.
Who wants the teacher? Come on, fans, I can't hear you.
And they say small ball is on the rise. But you look at the MVPs of late, Clark, a lot of superstar bigs.
Yeah, that's a great point, B.A. I mean, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, I mean, with the floor spaced, I think it's freed up everybody that has ball skills to be able to make plays, and a lot of these guys are north of 7 feet that are doing it, whether it's off the dribble or pass and catch or knocking down mid-range and long-range shots. I think it's added to the versatility of stars in the game, the different positions where you can star from because of how the game is played now.
There's the drive. Count it. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Down low. Here's Kessler, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Ball against George. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Screen by Bridges. Here's Miller. He buries it from 3. Miller's got 5 now.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Here's the pick. Sexton with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. George against Ball. Pass to Hendricks. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. High percentage look was the result.
Here's Miller. He's guarded by Markkanen. Bridges, a screen on Markkanen. Out to Bridges. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. Ball passes to Bridges. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Now here's Dunn, hounded by Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball's doubled. To the inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Dunn's shot is good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Mann. Out to Bridges. Pass to Miller. And stolen by Markkanen. Out to the wing. To the middle. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And the officials will call
A lot of coaches are thankful for the challenge rule being in place, thinking of all the technical fouls that may have saved them from. And
the previous play is under review.
You know, the league did it right, Grant. They didn't rush a system into use that's going to cause confusion. They rolled it out in the G League, and after a few years,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Attention fans, on the court now, your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
There's the three. Here's Kessler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good. Now leading by one. Timeout call, the Hornets. We've seen Walker Kessler really having a great game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Ball outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front, up one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Walker Kessler really having a great game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Chris Dunn is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Romario 7. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. 4-3. Martin misses. Utah leading. Dunn left side. Pass to your 7. Kicks it out to Collins. Lets it go. Offensive board. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Horton Tucker. You're 7. They shoot again. Dunn outside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
And that one's good. McGowan's.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Now here's Dunn. Defense right on him. And it's blocked by Martin. Here's Richards. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Dunn outside. Collins a screen. To the wing, right side. Here at 7, passes to Collins. Clock at 4. Over Williams. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Martin, right side, for the tie. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Collins with the ball for Utah. 2-point game. Pass to Dunn. Collins inside. Williams defending.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Here's McGowan. And they're going to count that. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. You're 7 a screen. Down low. Kicks it out to Collins. And Utah calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The shot by Dunn, no good. Charlotte trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's McGowan's.
2 minutes.
For the tie. Counted and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Taylor Horton Tucker.
Second team foul.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. 1:56 left in the third. The Jazz shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Defended by Dunn. Pass to Martin. Inside. It's tipped. Now Dunn. 5 points in the game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Dunn. They lead by 1 to the paint. You're at 7. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. You're at 7's got 6 in the quarter.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Richards. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by your 7. Done with it. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. He takes it in. Deflected. Martin takes it in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Charlotte, Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. George's shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
With that shot in his bag, George doesn't have to get all the way to the rim.
Ball, a screen on Markkanen. Driving in. Miller goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Outside Sexton. Here's Kessler. Kessler. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Miller. It's guarded by Markkanen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Outside Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Hendricks, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Back to Bridges. Pulls up. And another basket for Charlotte.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Ball against George. Outside Sexton. Back to George. To the middle. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
On the wing man to take the lead. Kessler with a rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Kicks it to George. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Sexton. Back to Kessler. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Ball against Markkanen. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Ball is wasting no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Kessler a screen. For 3, Sexton. Another shot. Nice move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Ball against George. Sexton a screen on ball. Outside Sexton. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Oh, how about that? Sexton with a huge bucket. A must hit. And he did.
Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
George against ball. Outside Sexton. Kessler a screen. Here's the teardrop. Gets rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
The kick out to Ball. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And this is how you step up in the clutch. Sexton is ready to deliver in these moments.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Here's man driving to the basket. Oh, it falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Utah calls time here. The score tied at 61. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth.
We're almost there. Substitution for New Jersey. Colin, Sexton, George.
Marketing from long range. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's George. Colin Sexton out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. George finds Markkanen. Kessler a screen. Markkanen taking it in strong. And Markkanen with the stop.
And when he first came into the league, some questioned Markkanen's toughness. How about this for a response?
Out to Bridges to take the lead. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Bridges has got 23 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Kessler a screen. Sexton passes to Kessler, and he dunks it down.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Ball, a screen on Markkanen. Pass to Ball. The 3 ball. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
Dunn, the pass to Kessler. Now Markkanen. Kessler a screen.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. Sending is still moving there. Never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Dunn left side. 5 on the clock. Kessler a screen. Sexton passes to Kessler. Count the bucket. Coming off of a perfectly placed pass. 26 points for him.
And not a traditional point guard. Sexton has worked on his passing, willing to transform this game. Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Outside for Sexton. Kessler a screen. Sexton passes to Kessler. Oh, he nails it! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
The kick out to Ball. Williams on the wing. Ball outside. Here comes Ball. Money!
Oh, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big league situation.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Sexton. Oh, bangs home the three.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And count it!
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Timeout call. The Jazz. They're trailing by 1. 5 ticks left in the first overtime period. Your thoughts, guys?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do. Oh, you got to appreciate the maturity of a young player like Markkanen. Unfazed in the game's biggest moments.
All right, fans. Stand up and let's get loud.
Here's Ball. Oh! He drills the game winner!
Wins the game with nothing but zeros.
Introducing the Qualifiers.
Now both of these sides rebound the ball. So well, Smitty, how does that impact the game?
Kevin, this matchup is going to feel scrappy because both of these teams are used to controlling the backboard. They'll do everything they can do to gain that advantage tonight.
And now Washington's starting group. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Tyus Jones out there with Kispert. And it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jones drives in. Now, here's Kispert, defended by Sexton. Here's the floater. Inside. Here's Kessler. Can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A shot's good from Kispert.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded closely. Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 6. That one misses. Good work defensively by Holmes. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. George looking over the floor. Sexton on the wing. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Kessler, no good. Kuzma, right side. And it's Kispert in the corner. Back to Kuzma. Outside, Jones. Kuzma with a screen on Sexton. Jones. That's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Sexton with a screen on Jones. In the corner, it's Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. There's a screen. Another miss by Utah.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton to end the drought, and it's good on the way in.
Good concentration by Colin Sexton. There was some contact on that.
Washington trailing. Here's Jones. Hendricks pulls it in. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. 1:30 left in the first. Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the pick from outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
There's the pass to Avdia. The three. The rebound by the Jazz. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Kuzma. Banked in off the glass.
That's the energy you want in your offense. Kuzma with young legs beats everyone in transition.
Here's George. Left side, Markkanen. That falls. Nice lead that time from George.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, Avdia. He has yet to score. Passes it to Holmes. Jones against George. And the basket by Jones.
Excellent concentration. Got to do more than this to keep Jones from scoring.
And they recover. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
George is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And Hendricks in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Markkanen a screen on Jones. Outside, Markkanen. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This shows Markkanen's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
Jones kicks to Avdia. Lets it go from deep. Hendricks pulls it in. Utah leading. George with the ball. Jones covering. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered closely. Back to George. It's over Avdia. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Markkanen. There's the screen. Down low. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Shot from the wing. Holmes. It's good on the putback. Holmes got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Sexton on the wing. Driving inside.
Colin Sexton dared the defenders to keep up with him.
Now, here's Kispert. Defended by Sexton. Kispert with the bucket. Kispert's got the lead up to 1 now for Washington.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Markkanen down low. Oh, he misses the dunk. Kessler finds George. Outside for Sexton.
2 minutes remaining in
Puts up a deep 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Washington ball.
Utah calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now, here's Kispert. He's got 6, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Sexton. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Markkanen top of the key. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, Washington. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Holmes with a screen on George. To the paint. Holmes kicks to Kispert. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. Kuzma's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Washington. Now, here's Sexton. T right on him. Pass to Hendricks. This one for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Jones, no one around him. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's money in the bank. Jones looks to score from deep whenever he can.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sexton with it. Jones covering. The shot by Sexton, no good. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot's good from Kispert.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the deep pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
"17 seconds left in the first half. George against Jones. Sexton with the screen for George. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Here's Kispert, and the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break.
One more time, fans.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Wow, you look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So on the floor for Washington, Gill is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2 spot.
Chris Dunn is shifty, does the most damage with the ball in his hands, and you see why.
Bagley with a screen on Dunn. Here's Poole, and he slams it one-handed.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Clarkson taking his time here. Clock at 4 to the inside. Here's Yurtsevin. Great D net time from Bagley. Washington leading now by 10.
And you know there had to be some pressure on Marvin Bagley when he came into the league.
Yeah, GA, not only being the number 2 overall pick, but coming from an NBA family. His grandfather was in the NBA as well. I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Clarkson with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Yurtsevin. Down against Poole. To the wing on the left. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Champagnie passes to Poole. Bagley sets a screen for Poole. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Poole. Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bagley sends a screen for Poole. A 3-ball. Bagley, no good. Jazz trail by 14. Clarkson outside. There's a screen by Collins. Can they get it? Utah the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. The pass to Yurtsevin. Stolen away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Poole, the pass to Gill. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Bagley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Clarkson against Poole. Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Yurtsevin. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Wizards leading by 14. Here's Poole. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Poole's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
There's a good screen. Inside. Here's Yurtsevin. Utah moving it around. Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing on the board. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. A beautiful reverse layup. Poole's got 10 points in the game.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Clarkson outside. Done outside. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton.
And so it's the Washington Wizards out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Colin Sexton is out there with George. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. Holmes passes to Kispert. To Holmes. Over Kessler. Holmes finds Kuzma. It's deflected. Now here's Markkanen. Defense is right there to the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
With his size, athleticism, and skill set, Markkanen can play at the 3, 4, or 5. He creates matchup problems for the defense.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Goes up again. The shot by Sexton, no good. Wizards leading by 14. Outside, Jones. He kicks to Kispert. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Tyus Jones always put it in a spot where his teammate can fire right away.
Sexton with the screen for George. Outside, Sexton. Out left to the wing. Here's Hendricks, defended by Jones. And the rejection by Holmes. Avdia with it. Markkanen on him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Kuzma with a screen on Sexton. Kispert with the drive. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
George dishes to Markkanen. Over Jones. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
Kispert setting the pick for Avdia. Inside, here's Holmes. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw good from Holmes.
For the Wizards, Richard Holmes. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 17. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The Wizards working the ball around now. Holmes with a screen on Markkanen. Passes it to Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the screen. Fires the 3. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the call will be on Keontae George. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:39 left in the fourth. Kuzma with the screen for Jones. Oh, that's blocked. And stolen by Kuzma.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Corey Kispert.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Markkanen throws it down.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Kuzma outside. Drives to the hoop. Holmes wide open. He fires. Off target with his three. The Jazz on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
George against Jones. Holmes kicks to Kispert. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma passes to Kispert. From deep three-point territory. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep three. And no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside. But
much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up.